Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna continue working on part 4 of this house build. Let's get started. So in the last video, we were able to add plumbing fixture, and as you can see, the washroom right here is done. Even the laundry room and then the powder room right here. So now we're gonna add in some furniture. So go to insert, load family, and go to the main. So once in main, we have furniture right here, and then we could add our tables. So let's add in our dining table first. I'm gonna use this dining table. So click open, type in CM, so you can add it right about here. And for me, this is kind of small in terms of width. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to edit this type. You can duplicate this, so you can put in the name dining table and then press OK, and then after that we'll be able to change the dimension. So for this one, I'm gonna make this around probably 1000, and then for the length, let's make it 2500. Let's make this one 1200. Then press OK, and as you can see, this is our dining area right now. We'll be able to move it depending on what you want by using your arrow key in your keyboard. And then after that, let's load family again, and let's add in some seating. So here we could add in seating for our dining. So I'm gonna use a M chair drawer. Click open, CM to add it instantly, and we're going to add this one similar to that. So here maybe 4 would be good enough. And then after that, we need to space it out nicely like that. And what we could do is select one and then click on mirror draw axis or pick axis. Here we have an imaginary line in between of here, so we could just use that pick axis. Or if you want, you could choose the draw axis, and we'll be able to get the midpoint of this table as well. So either way, it works, as you can see. So now let's add in some dining, some living area right here. So I'm gonna load again, go back to seating. So actually we're here, and then we're just going to select. I'm going to use sofa corbo. Click open, CM, and then let's add this one right here, and then this one over here. We could move this one first so that it's not in the way. We already created this. We could delete this if we want to, but just leave it right here. We might use it when we're setting up our entertainment system right here. So let's just leave it like that. We could basically create another sofa, edit, duplicate sofa number 2, and we can make this one around 2000 in length. And as you can see, we have created another type of seating right here, and that looks good. Like I said earlier, we're going to add something here in between that we could add as a fireplace. So we could have it on either side of the kitchen. So now, after this, we're going to add the same one over here. So I'm gonna put this one on this side. We can align it, AL, to align it into the wall. So that's good. And then add this one right here, or we could use is the smaller one. So here we could add in maybe a different seating. So maybe this one. Let's add this CM, and then here we could add it slanted. So I'm gonna use this door as my guide, and then just press your space bar. It will go to a different um, angle, so usually 45 degrees, and then you could even maneuver it afterwards. But I already click it. I want it to be added like this, and then copy, then add one more. So we have a seating right here that is like that. We can have can add in something on this side as well, maybe on here, and then some lamp over here. So something that we could add on later on. Of course, we're going to make this nice and add in our entertainment uh, entertainment system right here. But let's add in our table, our coffee table. So here I'm gonna choose this one, CM, and then we have our coffee table right there, and we could change it. We have already preset sizes right here that we could choose. I know this one is too big, so I'm going to edit, duplicate, and then here I'm going to change the width to 700 and then the length to be around 1500, and then press OK. So I think that's perfect size for this area right here, and CS on that, we can grab that and add it on this side as well, and then just center it a bit to there. So definitely we could maximize the space. We could add in some side table right here. So we have a nightstand table that we could add. Click open, CM, and then add it to this corner right here. Space it out properly. CS on that again, and then add it on this side. And let's add basically a lighting on that side as well. And here we could just add, we're gonna leave this one right there. It's because we're going to add something different, like a standing lamp there. So here, let's go back to the main and let's add some lighting, architecture, internal, and then we have this floor lamp right here, and I'm gonna use this, and then CM. If you notice, I add one at a time. That's because um, I want to add it instantly. So here I'm doing the trick again to add a different angle that I like. So I'm using the door swing, and then once I have my proper or the liking that the angle that I like, I could select that and then change it like this. So that's good. And then here I add one at a time so that I could type in CM and add it instantly. So I don't need to look for my components right here. So if what happens if you added so much stuff already, it's going to be harder for you to search, especially if the name is change. So for example, if you want chair, you could type in chair, but actually the one that you're looking for is named M Chair Brower. So sometimes it will be a lot harder for you to look or to see. So might as well load them one at a time. And then once you load them one at a time, add it and then it's going to be faster for you. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a table lamp. So I'm going to use this, click open, and then type in CM and then add it. So here it's not showing because it's under there. So I'm going to use my section view, and as you can see we have our lamp right there. So I'm going to move it AL and then go to the floor, and then as you can see I added there. So if we go back here, it's up to the level, the proper level. So it's 762, and then it's rightly at the top of this. So now if we select that and CS again, um, if you notice, it will copy as well all the attributes that is already it already have on this model or component. So that's why CS is very useful for everyone, and it's a good way of doing everything fast. And now everything is like that. So now let's add the table right here as well, because we're already here, so might as well add all the furniture. So load family, and then here go back to furniture, and then let's add in the table. And I believe this one is the best one, and desk. I think it's already here, so I'm just gonna use this and then CM. So now I need to look for it because it's already loaded before. So desk, and then we have that desk right there. Space bar to change orientation, and we're going to just add this one right there, and then add the proper chair for this one as well. Chair, seating, and then we have a computer, so chair executive, and then CM on that, and then add it as well. There we go. So now we have our office room created. We can move this one all the way to this side. There we go. And we have something that looks like that. And that looks good. We can even make this one bigger in terms of width. So here we could just put this one at 1700. And then let's create a copy, CM, or actually here, edit type, duplicate. This will be the return. So I'm going to make this one around 1000, and then the depth should be around 500. And then now let's just change this to pull it back, and then CS, change this to 2, and we have a proper return as well. And then let's select all of them, MV, to move everything. So now we have an L-shaped table like that. So we have that one there. And then now what we can concentrate is the living area, or the family room right here, family area. We're going to concentrate on this wall because we're going to make it nice. So now we're going to click on that, move everything on the side so that everything is clear, and as you can see we can even extend this one if you want to. So we're going to concentrate on this. We're going to make it nice, So we're gonna go back to architecture, click on component dropdown, model in place, and then generic model. After that, click OK. And first, we're going to create an extrusion, pick a plane, and then this wall. So I'm going to make this one 10 in extrusion, and then here I'm going to change this to a different wood material. "28H" is done. So next stop is 32C. So same goes here. We need to select all of that. Make sure to move to give a gap of 200 because of the flooring. Click on finish. So that's good. Let's go and add in some extrusion part again. And now we're gonna choose this extrusion as well. Let's add in some cabinets right here on the side. And then here, offset this one to 25 from the inside to spacebar it. Okay. And then here we could just add in, pick it 25, and then we could just copy multiple times. I'm happy with that. SL, just one side of this would be good enough, and then we could use the TR, which is trim and extend. So TR now, trim and extend. Click on finish. We could go to 3D so that we could really see what's going on. And then now we could just extend this one. So we can extend this one to 300. That's good enough. We can add a mantle there in front. So let's go back to section and then create an extrusion again. Pick this one, and then we could just go and add a mantle right about here. This one will have a different extrusion. Let's make it nice, something like that. Very simple. And then we could go right here and change it a bit. Let's do a nicer view. So we could just go extrusion, and then it doesn't need to ask us for a extrusion plane because it's already, we're gonna choose it because we're in level 1, so it's automatic, so it goes to the level. Here we're gonna change this up to a different wood. So C is done, H now, and then here let's add in and then align it right here, and then we're going to create this notch here, and then we could just copy this and then keep on adding that there, and then after that we could just delete this part there, and then just move this one centering. and then SL again to change it, and then TR to trim and extend. And then click on finish, and then go to 3D in order for it to be shown properly, and we could just move it all the way there. So now simple extrusion, it will give us this nice um, entertainment system like this. We can make it further and make it nice. I'm going to have something on this side now. I'm going to create it similar to this. Now I'm going to delete this. What I'm going to do is make this one extruded to 25 again. There we go. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to delete this. There we go. Delete this, and then CO 25, and then trim and extend on this. So now it's part of this one, and then we could just copy this CO from that corner to this corner, and so on. And then now we could just delete this part, and then maybe just center this a bit. I think that's good enough. SL, one side to do the SL, and then TR on this corner. And then click on finish, show it so that we know where we made a mistake. Make continue, and then here it's just, I think, an overlap. So to make it nicer, I'm gonna delete that and then just trim and extend here. There we go. Click on finish, and by simply adding that, look at how nice this one is now. I think the mantle is too high, so I'm gonna just edit. I'm going to move it a bit down like that. Click on finish, and then might as well add in the TV. So let's go insert, load family, go back to the main, and then we have it under furniture actually. We have flat screen. Click on open, type in CM, add it right there in the middle. You won't see it, but we will have it under section. And then here, uncheck this graphic so we don't have stand. And then we can now edit, so diagonal, we could put it to 2500. As you can see, it's too big, so we're gonna make it smaller. So maybe 2000 is good enough. There we go. So 2000 diagonal TV, and as you can see, this one looks really good. What I'm gonna do is put the mantle down a little bit more. I think that's good enough. Finish, and then there we go. And if you see it in 3D, it will look really nice. So a simple entertainment system right there would give your project really nice, and it feels complete, especially when you're having an image from the inside, and having that added really makes a big difference. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to add in floors. So click on architecture, click on floor, edit, duplicate. This will be floor number 1, and then click on OK. And what we can do here is actually change this one to 200, and then here let's choose a stone material. So fill stone, add it, press OK, and then OK. And then let's just add it from the inside. So I'm gonna use my pick line. I'm gonna add it over here. You can set multiple floors. So for example here, if you want, you can set a different floor, but it's up to you to decide. So now we could just have it like that. So now we need to trim it. So trim it properly, similar to what I'm doing, so that we don't have gap. But if we have a gap, it will let us know. As you can see earlier, I click on show to show me where I did a mistake here. So I think this one looks good. Click on finish, and there you go. Now we have our floors for this one, and obviously we're going to extend this one up to the ground. So we can now click on tab. It will select everything under our exterior wall, and then let's add this one as well, because this is exterior wall as well. So now it's not letting us, so I'm gonna do is hold on control. I'm gonna manually add all of this wall right here, because those are exterior wall as well. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to change the base constraint to ground floor. As you can see, it's elevated 400 millimeters from the floor. So let's stop here for now and continue in the next video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.